is Mr. Bosh Lee, and you're back with Black Mind News T-Versions. Let's get it started. Chris Brown has been arrested due to a 2023 incident where he hit a producer on the head with a bottle. Is this the same Chris Brown that made a comment about Tory Lanez and Megan situation? Let's talk about that. Megan and Tory Lanez are no other than the news again. One of the bodyguards is alleging that Tory Lanez is not the one that shot Megan.
As the bodyguard and driver for Ms. Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial. As such, he was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others. Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement and was free to speak with Unite the People, and that he was doing it because his conscience would not let him not speak and leave a man in prison for something he did not do. Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was witness to the conversation Ms. Harris had where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times. In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody, never even touched that gun, never fired the gun. This statement aligns with the statement of the only non-party witness to the case, Mr. Sean Kelly, who at trial testified he saw 2 women fighting, 2 men break up the fight, 1 man grabbed the other one's arm. Gunshots came from the passenger side. The passenger side is where Ms. Harris was sitting. This further iterates that Mr. Peterson did not shoot Miss Pete, did not shoot at Miss Pete, or did not assault Miss Pete. It's just another irregularity in a list of irregularities in this case. For example, there were 3 potential suspects in the car that night, and yet the only DNA sample was taken of Mr. Peterson, even though unknown DNA was found on the gun. Why wasn't Miss Harris's DNA taken? Or was it taken and the information simply never given to the defense?
This isn't the first time this has been going around. It's actually been a story that's been going around for a couple of years during the Megan and Tory Lanez thing. So a security guard is basically saying that Megan's ex-best friend is the one that shot her and not Tory Lanez. And now everyone's petitioning to have Tory Lanez set free. Do we believe this? Is this true? Or is it just he say she? News have hit all over in reference to allegations that Diddy was abusive to his child's mother, singer Bailey. The incident basically happened one day when and Diddy met up to discuss the visitation rights to their son, Halle. She claims he put his hands on her, threw her to the ground, and chipped her tooth. Later down the line, she got awarded full custody of Halle, but it's temporarily. Of course, Diddy's family has been coming to his defense, basically saying it's not true, and Diddy would never do something like that, and basically saying she's lying. Time will tell in reference to this. Diddy's trial has been going all over the media. Cassie has made a lot of claims. Different celebrities have spoke out in reference to Diddy's defense and everything. The most talk about is Cassie's admission while in trial. Baby oil, sex parties, all types of things, you name it. The thing is, do we believe it? Boosie came to Diddy's defense basically saying that he agrees that he doesn't think that Cassie is telling the truth. A lot of people think it, a lot of people are on Cassie's side, but he also brought on moment when he brought up the fact that Cassie stayed with Diddy throughout the years through these freak-off parties and thinks she was a willing participant. But the juiciest thing of the week is no other than Basketball Wives, Evelyn and Jennifer. Their beef has been setting the internet on fire. As we all know, Evelyn and Jennifer have been at odds. The recent episode has set the media on fire.
And your daughter has a child by a felon as well.
Jennifer basically was telling Evelyn, hey, my man's a criminal and so is your grandchild's father. As we know, is the game. Basically, Evelyn was letting her know, don't talk about my daughter. Don't disrespect my daughter.
Your felon is currently stealing money from people today, tomorrow, yesterday.
Whatever you say.
And let me tell
Whatever
you something.
say.
You done talked about my daughter and you done brought my daughter, but you don't got kids. You don't got kids.
Yeah,
You never carried a kid. Keep my daughter's name out your mouth.
She needs to worry about her daughter because her daughter had a baby by a felon. How do you feel about that? And are you surprised that you are being brought up for the 1,000th time?
So I will start by saying, to play devil's advocate, I think she used the term felon.
Yes.
Because you said it first about her man. And so she kind of reversed it and said it about, Blaze's dad. So I think that's where she was getting at. No, I'm not surprised. Even if she didn't say that, she's not exactly my cup of tea. I feel that Jennifer she's like a lost woman in her 50s.
And I can't say Shawnice handled it in a really, really classy way. Basically saying that, Jennifer is a lost cause. She's apologized over the years of speaking bad about her. And it came back with her crying. And Shawnice basically was saying, hey, Jennifer's going to be Jennifer. I'm going to be me. So at the end of the day, she's 50 and she's still worried about me. Which I kind of agree with. For more TN News, make sure you tune into Black Line News.